Hi, guys. So on Thursday evening, we have a great opportunity, a window in time that calls Shavuot. Shavuot means the weeks. And effectively, it is a manifestation of the work we have done since the full moon of the month of Aries. We've been building a vessel, a desire, a new desire, a bigger one that will allow us in that night, a night of study, a night of connection between Thursday to Friday morning, in which we are going to glue the two forces together. All the great light we've revealed at the full moon of the month of Aries, plus all the work that we have done through those 49 days, 7 weeks. This is why Shavuot, that means weeks. That window of time is an opportunity to connect our soul. There are moments in the year that are here to influence our life, our physical life. But this night is really to improve our spiritual elevation, the level of strength, the level of closeness to the endless light. In that night of Shavuot, we are connecting to the giving of what we know, Torah, yes? And we understand through the Kabbalistic teaching that we are not talking about separation of religion or a certain book. Torah calls this way because it's showing us, it's Morah, it's showing us the way, the pathway to have a stronger and a more elevated connection with the endless forces. In that day of Shavuot, effectively, by the story, it should have been the manifestation of all the secrets of life. Back then, when the Israelites were on Mount Sinai. But the thing is that they received actually all the rules and the guidelines only a day after. So why the real window of time is that night, is the 6th day of the month of Gemini, the month of what we call Sivan. We need to understand something. We need to remember that our life, our existence is always on two realities. The physical one, tree of good and bad, the illusionary part, the lies. Yes, not everything that we see is true, right? We want to connect to what there is behind it. Negativity, all this part, yes, the tree of good and bad, the illusion, is very easy to connect with. The opponent is very easy with us, is allowing us to get upset or to be sad or to judge someone else or to be scared or to run away from responsibilities, right? And to feel good with that. But that's temporary. That's not the real truth, we know, because one day truth comes out. And there is the other reality, the reality of the infinite, the reality of what the Kabbalists are calling the tree of life, the truth behind all of those scenes that we see in our life. And this one is endless. But to connect to this one, to that tree of life, it's necessary to inject strong work, constant strong work and efforts in our life. It doesn't come easy, yes? But in this night of Shavuot, we will be capable to tap into that tree of life, that new reality of tree of life. Thanks to all our efforts through those 7 weeks, we created, like the Kabbalists are calling, a new vessel, a larger vessel. vessel in Kabbalistic terms relates to desire. Our desire is more pure. Our desire is more sincere. Our desire is higher. You have those kind of desires that is, I want now temporary things for me to feel a little bit better. And with time of elevations of consciousness and true spiritual work, our desires starts to be more true, more elevated. After a path of spirituality, a person starts to see the benefit of the elevation of his soul, to listen to his soul, to listen to his truth, to see the truth, to be strong in front of the truth, to be strong in front of the opponent, in front of the little voices that convince him to receive something quick and to be reactive and to be upset, because like this you're going to feel better. More we are going on our spiritual path, we want more elevated fulfillments, more elevated things in our life. And that night of Shavuot, after the work we have done for the last 7 weeks, we have new desires that are bringing to new reality, a new reality of tree of life, of that truth that we are speaking about. But as we said, today or that day, Thursday night, is not really the day. Why? And that is because the Kabbalists are telling us that the truth is that all the secrets and all this beautiful light exist in each and every one of us. But because of our ego, because of all the illusionary realm, because we are driven by the logic and the 5 senses and the dramas that are happening in our life, we don't see, we are blind to that beautiful infinite energy that exists inside of us. We are blind to that treasure. We are blind to those secrets, because the truth is, like Abraham, we could have studied by ourselves. That's what it said about Abraham himself, that he taught himself. But how can I do it if we are so far away? How many efforts are we putting? How much are we investing in going out of my comfort zone? How much are we investing in sharing? How much are we investing in seeking the truth and revealing my real self? Maybe not enough, because if yes, we would have discovered all this treasure and all those secrets that exist already inside of us. They are with us, but just we are not capable to see. And this is why there is the Israelite received the scroll, received the rules of life only the day after, like indication how to get rid of all those veils and barriers and limitations. So finally, we can see what existed all the time inside of us, the secrets of life, the infinite energy, that beautiful treasure that calls life and light. That night of Shavuot, we will be capable to purify ourselves and to elevate ourselves to that stage of educating ourselves, of learning by ourselves, not needing any other source than ourselves. But in order to do that, there is a lot of efforts for us to do to break down all those veils, to break down all those limitations. Yes, and by doing this, we will be capable to have much more clarity, to be guided by this inner voice, to choose to do things that the soul wants us to do. It won't be an effort for us to pause on being reactive by getting angry or running away from responsibility or getting upset or being sad or being fearful. It won't be so hard for us. We will feel stronger to choose to be led by our soul, by this inner energy. And then the last point is, if each and every one of us, we will do this work, it will allow us to create a global changing. This world is not perfect, but it was done in this way, so we can finish the work. We can finish the work by us breaking down those limitations and allowing not only ourselves to tap into our new dimension, our new desire, but the whole world to tap into a new dimension, a new desire for humanity to be more elevated and to be fulfilled with more quality light than what we see today. I wish to all of us a great connection on Thursday night.